I know, I feel it in my heart. You've had moments where you thought, maybe this time, maybe this is it, and then nothing. Or worse, so much worse. You got something that looked like love, but left you feeling more empty than before you even tried. And somewhere along the way you stopped. You stopped expecting it, you stopped looking, but you didn't stop wanting it. That wanting never went away. It just went quiet. It learned to be invisible, like you. And I know you've been through a decade of drought, maybe longer, maybe so long that you don't even remember what rain feels like anymore. You've made peace with the dryness. You've built a life that works in the drought. But what I'm sensing right now is that the universe is finally raining down the kind of love you thought was only meant for movies. The kind you stopped believing in, the kind that's coming for you specifically. Here is what I'm sensing, and I'm not even sure how to say this right. But there is a love moving toward you, not the kind you've known before, not the kind that asks you to shrink or perform or prove yourself into being worth something. That's another kind. That's what you have already survived. That's different. That's a different kind entirely. And it's coming from somewhere you might not expect, someone younger. Yeah, younger. And I know that word probably lands a certain way right now, probably feels like, oh, this is that kind of message. I get it. I do. You've heard promises before. You've heard someone's coming and then nobody showed up. My voice trembling. You've been here before, but this isn't the promising you something I can deliver. This is me sensing something that's already in motion, something that's been pulling toward you for a while actually. Even if you couldn't see it, even if you have been too busy surviving to notice. But here is the thing about the love that's coming. It's not here to complete you. That's the part that's different. You are not broken. You are not missing a piece. You are already whole. But you have been, what's the kind of word I'm looking for? Overlooked. Yeah, overlooked. You've been in rooms full of people and felt invisible. You've loved deeply and had that love treated like it was ordinary, like it was nothing special. When it was everything. And you just had to swallow that. Had to make yourself smaller so they'd feel bigger. This younger person, they are not going to see you that way. They are not going to flinch when they see the parts you've hidden, the scars you think make you less beautiful, the moments of doubt you're embarrassed about. They are not going to look away. They are going to look at you and think, finally someone real. Finally, someone who's actually been through something and came out the other side, not hard, but soft. Soft. Soft in a way that only comes from surviving things you didn't think you'd survive. That softness isn't weakness. No. That's the entire reason they are drawn to you. I'm feeling this so strongly right now, like there is this recognition that's already happening inside you. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You've had moments where you caught yourself thinking about a future you'd given up on, where you let yourself imagine being seen, actually seen, not fixed, just seen. And it felt so good. You had to stop because it hurts. It hurts too much to want it. That's your protection talking. That's the part of you that's been keeping you safe. And it did its job. It worked. But now, and this is important, now it's okay to let that guard down just a little. Just enough to feel what's coming. Just enough to recognize them. There is going to be a voice in you that's skeptical. I heard. You've been burned before, you've believed before, and had that belief used against you. I hear that voice. And honestly, that voice is smart. It's protected you. But here's what I'm sensing about that skepticism. It's not actually about this person. It's about you. It's about whether you can trust yourself to choose right this time. Whether you can trust your own judgment after it's failed you before. And that's the real work. That's work right now. While you are listening to me stumble through these words. Because if you don't trust yourself, you are going to question everything. You are going to look for proof that they are going to live. You are going to test them in ways they don't deserve. And that's not because you are bad or broken. That's because you are scared. And fear talks really loud. But you don't have to listen to it. You can hear it and say, okay, fear, I see you. You are trying to protect me. I get it. And then choose differently. Choose to trust. Choose to stay open. That's the actual practice. Now, you've spent so much time being the caretaker for everyone else, pouring from a cup that was already empty and just pouring anyway because that's what you learned love was. That's what you thought you had to do to be worthy. But now, I need you to really let this land. Now it's finally time to stop for someone to pour into you. For someone to want to take care of you, not rescue you, to not save you, just care. Like you matter, like your comfort matters, like your peace of mind is actually important. Can you even imagine that? Someone whose first thought is about making sure you're okay. Someone who doesn't drain you, who doesn't take from you or make you guess where you stand. Someone who just gives. There is someone coming into your life who won't just see your age or your scars. They are going to recognize something in you that you have been hiding for years. They are going to see the light of your soul. Yeah, the part of you that you thought was too much, too broken, too tired, too used up. They are going to see that and think that's exactly who I've been looking for. That's exactly who I chose. Let me paint something for you. I'm getting this image right now and I don't even know if this makes sense, but it's like you have been holding your breath, not literally, but like in your chest. There is this tightness, this weight. you've been carrying for so long that you forgot it was even there. You don't remember what it feels like to not be braced. Your body doesn't remember what relaxation actually is. And this person, when you're with them, when you finally let yourself be near them, you're going to notice it loosening. You're going to catch yourself breathing deeper, relaxing into moments instead of bracing through them. You're going to realize what safety actually feels like, real safety, not the absence of conflict. Real conflicts going to happen, of course. You are two different people. You're going to misunderstand each other sometimes. But the safety is in the presence of trust, in knowing that they are not going to hide, they are not going to test you, they are not going to meet you halfway every single time. Not because they are perfect, because they value what you are building. And look, this connection isn't about fixing each other. It's not about completing some puzzle where you are both missing pieces. It's about two souls finally finding a safe harbor. Both of you have survived. Both of you have been through your own version of storms. Maybe not the same storms, but parallel ones. They have been disappointed too. They have been ghosted. They have had their love treated like it was ordinary. They know what it feels like to give and get nothing back. And because they know, they are never going to do that to you. That walls are down in a way that younger people's walls usually aren't. They have done their work already. They have sat with themselves. They are not looking for someone to save them or complete them. They are looking for someone to walk beside them, to witness them while they become who they are becoming. And that someone is you. I need you. I need to tell you something, and I need you to hear it underneath all the noise of doubt. Your wisdom. The thing you've learned, the way you move through the world now, that's not a liability. That's not, that's your most attractive feature. That's what they see when they see you. Not your age, like it's a problem to solve. Your wisdom, like it's a gift to receive. To the right person. And they are the right person. What you bring is exactly what they have been searching for their entire life. And here is something I'm sensing that might feel strange. But I have to say it anyway. Age is just a human construct, a number, a way we're learned to measure time. But the recognition you are about to feel, that's ancient, that's old, that's beyond time. And I know this sounds wild, but somewhere deep in your being, you already know them. You've loved this person in 1,000 lifetimes before. This isn't the beginning. This is a reunion. This is recognition. Your soul knows their soul. And that's why this is going to feel different. That's why you are going to feel like you have been waiting for them before you even knew they existed. Some of you are going to wake up in the middle of the night and wonder if you imagine this, if this person really feels what they say they feel. if you are reading or listening there something into the way they look at you that isn't actually there. And on those nights, you are going to have to choose. Choose to trust what you know. Choose to stay open even when every single past experience tells you to close the door. That's the work, that's the practice. And you can't do it. You can't undo it already. You've done harder things. You've survived things that should have broken you into pieces. And this is the reward for that survival. I'm getting another image. You're going to look at them one day, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few weeks, maybe when you finally let them close. And you're going to catch them looking at you like you just gave them something precious. That look, like you're a precious thing. And in that moment, you are going to understand they didn't come here to take from you. They came here because you are what they have been looking for. You are what they chose. You are their first and their last and everything in between. You are their destiny, not the other way around. There is going to be a moment where you are sitting together and the conversation just flows. Not effort, not performing. And you will think, how is this possible? How is someone just staying, just being here, and they are not going anywhere? They have been looking for you their entire life. Every relationship before you was a rehearsal. Every disappointment was preparation. Every moment they thought they wouldn't find you was actually them getting closer. And now they're here. Now you are here. And you are going to feel this shift. Your nervous system is going to learn that this is real. That you are allowed to have this. That safety isn't a setup for betrayal. It's just safety. If you have been feeling a tightness in your chest lately, or a sudden wave of heat, or this restless energy you can't quite place, stop scrolling right now and really let this land. That's not anxiety. That's not something wrong. That's a spiritual ping. That's the vibration of someone thinking about you. Someone who's been thinking about you for a long time, actually. Someone who's preparing themselves to meet you. Someone who's been doing their own work so they can show up for you the way you deserve. And I want you to do something right now. I want you to comment. I want you to tell me what you are feeling. Tell me if this is landing. Tell me your story. Because I'm seeing something happening in real time. And your comment is going to be a message to them too. It's going to be a vibration they feel. Some of you are going to comment and say, I have been waiting decades for this. One of you are going to say, I met someone younger and I'm terrified, but it feels like home. Some of you are going to say, I don't believe in this, but I can't stop watching. And one of you is going to comment something that stops me. Something that just hits different. Something that shows me you already know. You already feel them. You already recognize what's coming. Don't hold back. This is for you and it's for them too. Some of you are going to comment and say, I'm ready. And that's strong. I'm ready. I'm saying yes to this. And that might feel vulnerable, but what you are really doing is opening a door. You are letting a little light in. And you can do that right now. You don't have to be certain. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing. You just have to say yes to the possibility. Yes to letting someone love you. Yes to believing that you deserve that. Your heart might be telling you to keep the guard up. Your mind might be spinning through all the reasons why this won't work. But your soul, listen to your soul. Your soul is already whispering, it's okay. It's finally okay. You can breathe now. You can let them in. You can stop holding your breath. And that whisper is real. That knowing is real. That recognition of them before you've ever fully met them. That's real. That's not wishful thinking. That's your soul recognizing its home, telling you that it's real. Here is what's moving toward you right now. Not in some distant future. Right now. In this moment, as you're hearing these words, you're not alone in this. You never were. You are about to find out just how not alone you really are. And I'm sensing a reunion that defies logic, distance, and even time itself. Because what God has ordained, what the universe has put in motion, no social norm can break, no doubt, no fear, no past relationship can stop what's coming. This isn't coincidence. This isn't luck. This is divine timing. This is God saying, okay, you waited long enough. You've earned this. Here is your person. Here is the one who has been looking for you, and they are not going to miss. They are not going to turn away. They are going to see you and know. And this love is truly real. And you are the main reason why it will finally come into your life. You are worthy of it. Not because of what you've achieved or how you look or how well you hide your pain. You are worthy because you exist, because you kept going, because you are here. That matters. That counts. And someone is going to see that. They already do. They are coming to see it. And when they find you, when you finally recognize each other, you're going to understand you have been chosen and you chose right.